and welcome to another booktube video from me, Lauren, from Lauren and the Books. And I'm off out today. I'm off out today because happy Independent Bookshop Week. Should you celebrate, which you should do because we should all be celebrating our independent bookshops. I'm off to an independent bookshop today. We're going to the Folkestone Bookshop in, you guessed it, Folkestone. So Books in My Bag got in touch with me again this year and asked if I would like to trot along to a local bookshop to myself, an independent one, and go and have a little book haul in there and pick my TBR for Independent Bookshop Cosy Reader Night, which is happening this Saturday. So when you're seeing this video, tomorrow night is Independent Bookshop Week Cosy Reader Night, which is the 22nd of June. I'll be live on, it's not a live event like it is, like, it's not going to be live on YouTube, but there'll be a vlog of it going up on Sunday. So there'll be the vlog of the evening, so there'll be some posts going up on Instagram, so do head over and follow me on @Lauren and the Books. But yeah, there'll be a vlog of the evening going ahead. So I'm off to get my TBR for the night. Now I'll probably get myself quite a few books, so I won't be able to read all of them, but things that I'm in the market for. I was thinking I'd quite like a sorry, David's coughing over there. I'd quite like a graphic novel. I'm currently reading a graphic novel called Genderqueer, and I'm really enjoying it, and I was thinking there's nothing better than sort of sitting down and just devouring a whole graphic novel in like one sitting. So I'd quite like a graphic novel. I also feel like I'm quite in the mood for like a page turner, whether that sort of present in sort of like a crime way or in a sort of like women's contemporary fiction way, I'm not sure. So, and I always do quite like to buy a cookbook as well to get myself something to eat on the evening. So yeah, those are the sort of three things I'm going for, but we will see how it goes. What I'm going to do now is I will insert here the footage of me shopping in the Folkestone bookshop, and maybe a little bit of Folkestone around, maybe. And then we'll meet back here and I will show you. So I'm off to fill up my Books in My Bag. How much can she fit in here? A lot, I bet. And I'll see you back here once we've been book shopping. Let's go! Hey, no, 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 hey, no, no, no. We're back. I took a tumble. I fell over. This is the first time I've fallen over in years. Obviously none of that is reflected in that wonderful footage, but look, really painful. Really painful. Through the jeans that was. I was more worried that I'd ruined my jeans because these are, well, I say brand new, but they're brand new second hand, so they're new to me at least. Anyway, she's back. Filled my books in my back. This isn't what I took two and I filled one. This is the one that's got a beautiful fox on the front. But yes, filled it with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books. Something else I mentioned that I wanted to get, and I did this last year as well. I wanted to buy my niece a book as well because she loves a book and I wanted to buy one. So yeah, 7 books, including one for my niece. Did I get the things that I said I wanted? Oh, that's a little surprise. Should we start with my niece's book? Oh, it was so lovely in the Folkestone Bookshop. It's huge, a really, really big independent bookshop. In fact, I don't think I've been. What's the one where I went to with Jen? That was a big independent bookshop as well. But yeah, I don't think I've been in one that big, definitely in Kent. And it was lovely. There's so many like nice little cozy spaces. They've got some tables at the back that they were hosting a writing session. So like not sort of like you just if you're a writer, you can go there and just have some company on a Sunday morning, which was lovely. So they were doing that, and they also got like a little cozy reading room with like lots of sofas and stuff in, and like leaflets, and they've got secondhand books as well as new books. They've also got like a really nice children's area with a room where they can do like they've got like table and chairs in. So I think, well, I know they run a lot of book clubs and stuff like that there. So it's just a really, really nice community-minded space. Something that David and I both loved was that there's a notice board where you can buy like a book token, and no questions asked. If you want a bit of money off towards your book, you can just take one of those with you, and like you can like pay it forward. So just loads and loads and loads and lovely bits. It's Pride month, so there's lots of celebrations for Pride going in there, and it's a trans and non-binary owned store, which is fantastic. And yeah, just loved it. Really, really, really loved it. We'll definitely be going back. So the book, so I got 7. Obviously one of those is for my niece, but I won't be reading all 7 books on the night. So I'll talk you through the books I've got here, and then I'll decide which ones I'm going to read on the night. So this is the one I've got by niece, which is very cute. This is 10 Mindful Stories, Little Dinosaurs, Big Feelings, and this is published by a company called Magic Cat, which I'd not heard of. It's written by Swapna Haddo and Dr. Diplo, who's this dinosaur, and it's illustrated by Yiting Lee. So my niece absolutely loves dinosaurs, and she's also getting to that sort of stage now. To be honest, I think it's because she's ready to start school. She's at the sort of stage, she's got a lot of feelings, bless her. So she's, I mean, you might have, in the background of some of my videos, definitely when we did Patreon Book Club the other night, she turned up, but obviously couldn't come in because I was doing Patreon Book Club. She was just screaming outside in the street because she was angry. So there's like a story in here about the angry Stegosaurus, and like there's 10 different stories. So we've got Angry Stegosaurus, Fearful T-Rex, Sad Allosaurus, Excited Pterosaur, which I thought was pterodactyl, but pterosaur, Lonely Velociraptor, Shy Plesiosaurus, she's also quite shy, Happy Ankylosaurus, Worried Triceratops, Bored Iguanodon, she's always bored, and Content Spinosaurus. So I thought this would be really, really lovely. It's all sort of like run by this guy, Dr. Diplo, and talks through feelings and things. So I think she would quite like that, and it's enough sort of like, she's getting to the point now where board books and picture books, she's a bit more into the words. So, and she's like, when I've been reading to her, she like points at words and wants to know what words say. So yeah, I thought that was really lovely and perfect for her. So whether or not I'll keep it here or whether or not I'll give it to her at home, because she loves the story before bedtime, this would be great. So there we go. Okay, so the 3 things I said I wanted a page turner, I said I wanted a graphic novel, and I said I wanted a cookbook. I did not get a cookbook, which is fine. I've plenty of cookbooks here, so something I will be making on the evening will be delicious and fine, I'm sure. But I did get a graphic novel with a pizza on the side, which is very exciting. And this is Roaming by Gillian and Mariko Tamakai. Now, one of my first graphic novels that I think I ever bought, which I don't actually own now, I don't know what I bloody well did with it, was This One Summer by their cousins, Gillian and Mariko Tamakai. And I've also read another one by them, Super Mutant Magic Academy. And I really, really, really like the colour palette that they use. I love the sort of coming of age stories that are in there as well. So yeah, I'm very excited about this. And this is about spring break in 2009, and it's 5 days, 3 friends and 1 big city. On their first March break as college students, old friends Danny and Zoe plan to reunite in a place they wanted to visit forever, New York City. Danny's new classmate Fiona tags along and quickly threatens to upend the whole trip. As the trio wind their way through tourist traps, photo ops and lots of shopping, old friendships and new romances are put to the test. Emotional tensions, new and old, vibrate against the resplendently illustrated backdrop of the city. So yeah, it's great. It's a new foray into, a deft foray into new adult fiction. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And that will definitely be read on the evening. I mean, it's a big chunky one, isn't it? But yeah, to sit and enjoy like a graphic novel in one sitting is like a real treat. So I will definitely be reading that. Then I got something else that I thought would be really fun. And when I first started BookTube, I remember I used to sort of get out from the library a little bit and request it from the publisher a few times, play scripts and film scripts. And I saw that there was the Barbie film script there, which is written by Greta Gerwig and Noah Baumbach. Now, I loved Barbie when it came out. I really loved it. One of my favourite ever films is The Little Women by Greta Gerwig. So Greta Gerwig, I'm a big fan of hers. Should have my Greta Gerwig t-shirt on really to go along with this. But yeah, so this is the film script of it. We've sort of like inserted little pictures of stuff that's going on, and also with bonus material from both Greta and Noah. So yeah, and some film stills on the end as well. So I thought that would be really fun to sort of like own and flick through. I'm due a rewatch of Barbie actually, so there we go. Very much enjoyed that. And then I'll go for the short stories, then I'll talk about the novels I got. So then I bought Walk the Blue Fields by Claire Keegan, which I'd never even heard of. Oh, does that say something? Live. Can't work out if that says something. If that tree says something. Can anyone work out what that tree says? I live. I don't know. But anyway, so I've very much enjoyed all of Claire Keegan's novellas. A lot of her work is novellas. So I've read So Late in the Day, Foster, which was one I read recently, and oh my god, the one that's got Cillian Murphy in it. What is that? That is making a film of it with Cillian Murphy in it. I mean, it'll be written in here. Oh no, this just says, oh okay. So this is, and I've also got a short story collection by Claire Keegan called Antarctica. So this follows on as a short story collection from Antarctica. And I thought this was brand new, but it's not. But it says Walk the Blue Fields is the long-awaited follow-up to Claire Keegan's debut collection of short stories, Antarctica, which won many awards. There's not much point sort of because it hasn't got much about it. But let's have a look at some of the names. The Long and Painful Death, that bodes well. The Parting Gift, Walk the Blue Fields, Dark Horses, The Forester's Daughter, Close to the Water's Edge, Surrender, and Night of the Quickened Trees. So I thought that was a lovely thing to it. And also, like, on Cosy Reading, like, sometimes it's nice to just read, like, a short story when you're doing something. So that might be being read. And then 3 novels, including one of which I picked up because I think it says page turn. Oh, okay. I'll start with this one. So this is Sugar Baby by Celine St. Clair, which I'd never even heard of, which is so exciting when you go into a bookshop and you see a book that you've never even heard of. And the reason I thought this would be a big page turner is because it says here, Liv Little has quoted, "The perfect beach read, chaotic, darkly funny, and keeps you on your toes." And those to me sounded like things that are a page turner. So it says, "And everyone always thought she was such a sweet girl." So this is about Agnes Green. She's turning 21 and her life is going nowhere until she meets Emily, the daughter of one of her cleaning clients who worked as a model and a sugar baby. Emily's lifestyle is the escape Agnes has been longing for. Tasting menus, private flights to Paris and Miami, rich older men who shower her with compliments and designer gifts, but it is the last straw for her religious mother, Constance. Kicked out of the family home and thrown from one precarious relationship to the next, Agnes must decide how far she is willing to go to be adored. So I thought that sounded great, and this front cover is fabulous. Look at that. It's great. Then I picked up one of the books that they'd actually had as a book club book at the Folkestone Bookshop. This is Your Driver is Rating by Priya Guns, and it's signed, which is very exciting. So it says, Damani is tired. Every day she cares for her mum, drives taxis to pay the bills, and is angry at a world that promised her more before spitting her out. The city is alive with protests, fighting for people like her, but Damani can barely afford, literally, to pay attention. That is until the summer she meets Jolene and life opens up. Jolene seems like she could be the perfect girlfriend, attentive, attractive, an ally, and their chemistry is undeniable. Jolene's done the reading. She goes to every protest. She has all the right answers. So maybe Damani can look past the one thing that's holding her back. Jolene is rich, and not only rich, but white too. But just as their romance intensifies, just as Damani learns to trust, Jolene does something unforgivable, setting off a truly explosive chain of events. Which sounds great. And then the last one I picked up was Pizza Girl by Jean Keong Frazier. David didn't pick up a book. David's not feeling very well. Neither David or I have been feeling very well, but I'm on the sort of tail end of it. David is in the throes of it, but he was so kind to come along today and film me in the bookshop. And I asked him if he wanted anything, but he was just sort of struggling to even stand. So when I was talking about this, he was saying, oh, I might read that. So here we are with Pizza Girl. 18 years old, pregnant and working as a pizza delivery girl, our dysfunctional heroine is deeply lost and in complete denial about it all. Her world is further upended when she becomes obsessed with Jenny, a stay-at-home mum new to the neighbourhood. As one woman looks towards motherhood and the other towards middle age, their relationship between the two begins to blur in strange and ultimately heartbreaking ways. And there we go. So those are the six for me books that I bought today at the Folkestone Bookshop. Now, what am I going to read tomorrow night for cozy reading night? So I'm definitely going to be picking up Roaming. I'd like to just read the whole thing, if I'm being honest. Does that, like, I can read a graphic, I mean, I read all the Heartstoppers in literally like 35 minutes, as in 35 minutes per Heartstopper. So maybe that is more than an hour's work, but I could definitely get that done. I also think it would be kind of cool to read maybe one of the short stories from the Claire Keegan collection. And then, out of the other four, I mean, the Barbie thing would be cool, wouldn't it? But I think I'm going to go for Sugar Baby by Celine St. Clair, because, like I said, I wanted a page turner and I feel like this will be great. And then that sort of like kicks off, because I won't finish that on the night, but then I'll be into sort of like summer reading and having like this page turner book that's described as a beach read. I will be into it. So there we go. Those are the books that I got from the Folkestone Bookshop. They're the books that I will be reading for Patreon, those are the books that I bought, that I got from the Folkestone Bookshop, and these are the books that I will be reading for Cozy Reading Night, Independent Bookshop Week Cozy Reading Night. Let me know if you're going to be joining in. As I said, it is tomorrow night between the hours of 7 PM till 10 PM. Head on over to my Instagram. There'll be photos of that all evening. Photos of me all evening sort of enjoying food and reading and how I'm getting on with my books. And then there will be a vlog going up on the Sunday. Thank you so much to Books My Bag for supporting me and enabling me to go along to the bookshop today. And I will see you all again soon for another book tube video. See you on Sunday, in fact, for the vlog for this.